Hey everybody, we are just over here at the shop. Show you the little sign that we have out front there, getting everything ready for the sale. We're getting things going. I believe this is probably the last video you're going to see before the sale happens, because the video that would normally come out next week, we will be halfway through the first day of the sale. So let's go inside. I'll show you what we have done so far. We still have a good bit of work ahead of us before then. Right now, as I'm recording this, it's 2 weeks before the sale, but I'll show you what we're doing so far. All right. Let's head inside, and we have racks and racks and racks right there. We're gonna have tablecloths down. I still need to do a little bit of rearranging, but that's where I'm gonna have all the $5 bins, so there'll be plenty of things for people to look through. If you know, some of these other things that are a little more expensive, like, you know, that piece there, if that's not something that's in your budget but you still want something, we'll have plenty in that $5 rack or those bins over there. I don't know if I showed you guys these in the videos when I was going through everything at home, but oh my gosh, the little cute kids clothes, this makes my heart just melt. But we also have another just precious little dress there, and for the boys, I mean, look at the patterns on this. How cute is this? Another in short sleeve. But yeah, all sorts of stuff, just clothes on clothes on clothes. Still doing a little bit of rearranging here. I'm gonna have not just clothing, so there'll be some other things. I don't know if I showed you this last time, but we're gonna have a few little pieces, like maybe a few little pieces of artwork, a few little pieces of pottery. I'll show you back here, actually. We have just some shoes, some bags, more little artwork here. I will have an area if you guys want to try stuff on to do that. And then right now I do have an empty space right here because I have invited somebody else to come along and see if she has some of the best clothes ever. It's where I get all of my good stuff. I've shared with you about her on, I think, several of the other videos, including some of the 52 Sunday Dinners projects videos. Some of the clothing that I wore in those videos I got at her shop, so I believe she'll be here setting up a little bit of a space over there. Everything else, I mean, I still have tons of hats to go through. I don't think I've showed you those. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Like just little trucker caps, things like this. I have an entire, hold on, I'll show you, an entire bin to go through of those. They're all over here. I do have some stuff set aside for some of you that have asked me to set things aside. There is just a ton of stuff to do and a ton of work left. I don't know that there is much left to show you guys that you haven't seen so far. The rest of this is just going to be me rearranging things and pricing things, getting everything set up. I took a whole week off of work to do that, so we'll be getting that done, and then hopefully we'll see a few of you there. And if you can't make it because you are so far away or for whatever reason, but there's something that you see that you want, get a hold of me. I can ship it to you. Whatever you want to do, whatever you like, let me know. I know I showed you in a couple videos ago, I know that I showed you some of the dress form collection that I have, and I don't have all of those over here, just maybe half of the collection, but we have those kind of out. I don't know that I'm like sold on what they're wearing right now. These ones are naked, of course. But I'll probably undress and redress them multiple times until then. I don't know if there's anything, actually, I know that there are plenty of things that you haven't seen because I have gone through plenty of these totes kind of on the side without you all, just because the sheer volume of stuff to go through was just too much to capture on video. But I would say, looking at what we have here, and I have had a few sales already. A couple of the silk shirts went. I told you last week, I think that purse went. One of the bodysuits. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this the last time, but look at how pretty she is. I think she is actually a pincushion or maybe a weight of some kind, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Her makeup is beautiful. She's got her little headband. It matches her dress, and everything is how it should be from here, and then from her abdomen down is just this pincushion. And also, a little shout out. I used to be a very, very, very big football fan, and of course, if you guys know, or I think you know, Nani lives near Buffalo, so of course, you know I'm definitely not a Steelers fan, but I was a humongous Buffalo Bills fan, and I would have absolutely died for this when I was still watching a lot of football. But I've got the 1995, of course, you know, the Bills never actually won the Super Bowl back then, but they got into it many, many, many times in a row, and then they didn't win it. But I saw this going through all of my clothing, and there's a part of me that's like, should I keep it? Do I want to watch football again? I just have zero interest in most sports except, maybe a little bit of rugby here or there. But outside of that, I think I can let this one go as well. Although I know several people who probably would want this, and I should hold it for them, but it's going to go to whoever loves it enough to take it this weekend. And if it doesn't go this weekend, I will send it to a friend who I know would love it. Just kind of glance by if there's something maybe you haven't seen yet. I'm pretty sure you've seen all of that. There is still just an okay amount of work left to do. I still have all of the pricing. I have the prices in my head, but I still have to put tags on everything. And then I think that is mostly it. I'll definitely be rearranging. I will be putting an area, like a checkout area, of course, and I think that is mostly it. Now, this is a much shorter one than usual, just because there's not much left to do that you guys haven't seen, other than, there's some of these pieces, of course, that you haven't seen yet. Like, although I don't think this is a vintage outfit, maybe it is or isn't. I don't think I tried that one on for you guys. I don't think I showed you this one maybe, although I really like the tag. Hold on, let me pull it out for you. I love when somebody does something, like hand makes something, and then puts these adorable little tags inside. We have several with tags like this. But getting back to what I was saying, I suppose, I think what's left is kind of boring to watch. I can't imagine you guys want to see me going through each individual piece and pricing it, or arranging, rearranging. So this, I think, is going to be the last video before we have the sale. Yeah, I don't know if I said this out loud already to you, but by the time the next week's video would come out, we would be halfway through the first sale day. So what I'll do sale weekend instead is I'll go live sometime in that weekend, like in the evening, probably maybe on Sunday afterward, and I'll let you know how it went, and if we were successful, how much money we raised, and based on how much money we raise next weekend at the sale, we'll kind of determine how the next project goes. If I need to wait, like how long I need to wait. I do actually plan on applying for a few grants for the next project to upgrade the camera equipment, to be able to afford our editor a little bit longer term, just several different things. So that will take, you know, a little bit of time in between there. But I will definitely keep you updated on everything, let you know how it went, and kind of check in periodically and let you know. And in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, or you see something you want, or you just want to say hello, feel free, message me, write to me, leave it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And also just a huge thank you so much to everybody who has supported by watching this channel and by purchasing things and just giving me words of encouragement. You have no idea how much that means to me and how much I love you all. I will see you guys next week.